If this message found you today, slow down for a moment. You didn't press play by accident. Lately, you've been asking God questions you haven't said out loud to anyone. Why does everything feel stuck? Why are doors closing instead of opening? Why does it feel like something is about to happen, but nothing has happened yet? What you're experiencing right now is not random. There are moments in life when God begins a shift quietly, before the change becomes visible. And before He changes your circumstances, He changes your season. Today we're going to talk about 7 signs God is about to suddenly change your life. Recently, things have felt different. You've been more tired than usual, but not just physically, mentally and emotionally. Things that once excited you don't hold the same meaning anymore. You try to move forward, but plans keep stalling. Conversations feel forced. Certain people have grown distant without explanation. Some nights you lie awake thinking about your future. You're not exactly sad, but you're not settled either. You feel like you're waiting for something you can't describe. And the hardest part is this: you're trying to stay faithful, but you don't understand what God is doing. You prayed for progress, yet everything slowed down. But Scripture shows us a pattern. Before God moves publicly, He works privately. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Notice something important. God said the new thing begins before people can perceive it. So when life feels paused, it may not be a delay. It may be preparation. God often separates you from what is familiar before He introduces what is next. The silence you're worried about may actually be construction. You're not being ignored, you're being repositioned. Here is what many believers don't realize. Right before major change, internal resistance increases. You may feel discouraged for no clear reason. Old temptations reappear. Doubts grow louder than usual. You suddenly feel unqualified, insecure, or distracted. This happens because growth is uncomfortable. Not every battle you're experiencing is physical. Some battles are happening in your mind, where faith is formed. Whenever purpose gets close, confusion often tries to interrupt it. The enemy rarely fights what has no future. Here are 7 signs God is about to suddenly change your life. 1. You feel disconnected from your old life. Places, habits, and conversations that once felt normal now feel empty. You're outgrowing environments you used to fit into. 2. Certain relationships begin fading naturally. There's no dramatic conflict, just distance. God sometimes removes people quietly so you won't carry them into your next season. 3. Your plans stop working. Efforts that used to succeed now stall. Closed doors are often divine redirection, not rejection. 4. You develop a strong desire for solitude. You're not isolating out of sadness. You feel pulled into quiet reflection. God often speaks clearest when life becomes quieter. 5. Old habits start losing their grip. Things you struggled with before no longer satisfy you. This is inner transformation before outer opportunity. 6. You feel a strange mix of peace and uncertainty. Your situation hasn't improved yet, but deep inside you sense something is coming. 7. You feel prompted to change small things. Organizing your life, learning something new, praying differently, thinking differently. Preparation begins before arrival. So what should you do in this season? First, don't panic. Sudden change from God rarely begins loudly, it begins quietly. Second, don't announce everything. Not every season is meant to be explained to everyone. Protect what God is developing in you. Third, stay consistent in small obedience. Keep praying even when you don't feel emotional. Keep improving even without visible results. Keep your character steady. God does not prepare blessings, He prepares people. And preparation always feels slower than the breakthrough. Here is what you need to remember. Many people quit right before the season changes because they mistake preparation for stagnation. But what feels like loss may actually be clearing. What feels like silence may actually be direction. You are not behind in life. You are between chapters. Very often when God moves, He does it suddenly. Opportunities appear, connections align, clarity comes, and what once confused you finally makes sense. Stay faithful in this quiet season. You are closer than you think. If this message spoke to you, take a moment tonight and pray, not for answers, but for trust. And keep your heart ready, because your season may be changing sooner than you expect.